What's up, people? It is MtG here, back with another Magic the Gathering video, and it is the Throne of Eldraine Early Access event still, so you're probably seeing, what is this, like the 5th video in this series. Anyway, I'm filming this all in one day, and it is all thanks to Magic the Gathering, or Wizards of the Coast, I mean, for sponsoring me in this Early Access event, so thanks to them for that. You have them to thank for all these wonderful videos. Well, I mean, I guess you have me to thank because I am the one making the videos, but they did sponsor me in this event, so bless up. Now, let us get into this deck. This is a Throne of Eldraine Golgari mid-range deck, and first of all, I love mid-range. Second of all, we have a lot of toys in Golgari right now, actually. Let's start with the new ones. Actually, I'll probably only talk about the new ones in particular in this deck, just because it's about Throne of Eldraine, it's about the new stuff. So let's look at Questing Beast. You've probably seen this card. I think this is selling for like 20 bucks a pop right now, so I mean, if you get your hands on one of these in like a pre-release event, or you know, you're just busting open packs, you open a Questing Beast, good on ya, because these are nice. Okay, this is a 4/4 for 4. It does cost 2 green, so it might be a little bit harder to cast than most things, but it has Vigilance, Death Touch, and Haste. That's ridiculous already. Like, that is insane to me. In green, Haste is hard to find in green, honestly. So this is really good. It also has a lot more upsides than that. Don't let me stop there, okay? Questing Beast can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. That's good. Combat damage that would be dealt by creatures you control can't be prevented. Also good. So one thing I'm slightly frustrated about is that Simic Fog is kind of out of standard now. A lot of those cards are rotating out, so this doesn't really... That ability doesn't really apply right now because nobody's going to be playing Fog, but whatever. And then the third passive is whenever Questing Beast deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to target Planeswalker that player controls. That is by far the best upside on this card. I think, like, you attack, you play it for 4, attack for 4, and you can kill a Planeswalker with it. That blows my mind. It's crazy. It's great. I love it. Oh, so good. Okay, let's talk about something else now. Questing Beast is nice. Yeah. If you can play it, play it. It's worth it. Okay, Murderous Rider, another really excellent card. You're gonna see this a ton in whether it's mono black, whether it's Orzhov, whether it's Knight's deck, whether it's Golgari midrange stuff. Murderous Rider is good. So this is a 3-mana 2/3 with lifelink, and it has a slight... I don't think this is an upside actually. This is kind of slightly annoying, but it's not terrible. So whenever Murderous Rider dies, put it on the bottom of its owner's library, so it automatically goes back into your library rather than to the graveyard, and that can be kind of annoying if you're playing stuff that's working on the graveyard and pulling creatures back from the graveyard, but that does, I guess, kind of come back into your library, so if you end up shuffling it, you could pull it to the top again. But the main reason this card is so good is because its adventure spell is an instant called Swift End. It costs the same as the normal casting cost, so it's 1 and 2 black, and you destroy target creature or planeswalker, and you lose 2 life. So the losing 2 life is a bit frustrating, and that can end up being relevant life loss against aggro decks when you just have to remove something and you end up losing 2 life. That can be kind of a bummer, but this being able to remove something and then play this creature after that as a lifelink 2/3 is really nice. This is just removal packed into a nice creature. I really enjoy this a lot. It's also not just creature removal, it's creature or destroy target creature or planeswalker, and that's going to be very important. Okay, other new things that we're going to talk about. Once Upon a Time. This card is kind of annoying that it exists, honestly, because it's really good. So Once Upon a Time. It's 1 and a green mana. But here's the deal. If this spell is the first spell you've cast this game, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. And that doesn't mean it's not like a ley line, right? It's not if this card is in your starting hand, you may start the game with it on the field. This is if it's the first spell. So you can draw it on your first turn, you can play land and draw it on your second turn, and still have it be the first spell you cast and cast it for 0 mana. And what you do is look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature or land card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. This card is amazing at the very beginning of the game because you can fix your turn 1, 2, or 3 plays to make sure you get your curve exactly how you want it. Most of the time, I will say we're going to be on our very first turn or on our opponent's turn, we're going to be going to our library and making sure we can play Gilded Goose. Whether we already have a Gilded Goose in our hand, we need a land, or if we don't, we can go and pick something else up like Paradise Druid, or if we're looking for a Questing Beast, we can pick up a Questing Beast. But I think most of the time we're going to be getting our ramp creatures because we need those. We need those to play our big spells, right? So here's another new card, Gilded Goose. It's a 1 mana creature with flying. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you create a food token, and you may tap it, sacrifice food, and add 1 mana of any color, or you can spend 2 mana, tap it, and create a food token. So this is not like, it's not straight up ramping because you can't just tap it. It's not like a mana dork, for instance, but it is a decent blocker for any 1/1s that your opponent might have, and it's gonna get you food tokens. This is really geared toward more like food decks like Simic or Sultai, or I guess there could be Golgari food things going on, but this is gonna ramp us at the very beginning of the game. This can make sure we get a turn 3 Questing Beast, which is gonna be a huge play. It's a ridiculous play. But my point is that we can play Once Upon a Time and then fix our plays in the early game to make sure we have our curve exactly how we want it, whether we need to get a Gilded Goose to play on turn 1 and make sure we ramp into our other plays later. We can do that with Once Upon a Time. It's a great card. We are playing, I'll go ahead and talk about other things we're playing here. We're playing 4 Paradise Druid. It's a good ramp. It's consistent ramp. It's the hexproof is really important because it can't get killed immediately. So usually we're going to play this on turn 2, and if we don't have a Gilded Goose, we can still play this on turn 2, and then on turn 3 we're playing a Questing Beast or something else, maybe a Voracious Hydra. We're also playing Voracious Hydra. It's a good card. It works for us. In the 3 slot, we've got 2 Leyline Prowlers, which is important because Death Touch and Lifelink, and it's a mana dork. We like this card. It does a lot for us. It does a lot. I've talked about this in this. I'm playing 1 Massacre Girl. I just felt like I needed another board wipe type card beside. We are playing 1 Find Finality, and this is usually our board wipe, but I felt like I wanted another kind of board wipe on a stick, basically. I like Massacre Girl. I don't think it's consistently as good as Finality. Sometimes this won't hit for you. You won't be able to actually kill anything with it, and that's kind of frustrating, but we are playing 1 of it. And the reason I wanted to play this is because we want to be playing more creatures because of the Great Henge. Now, the Great Henge, in my practice games, was incredible. This card is so much value. It's ridiculous. Okay, let's talk about this. It costs 9 mana, but this spell costs X less to cast, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. So, if we have a Questing Beast or a Voracious Hydra with a bunch of power, right? This is going to be considerably cheaper, so we can get this down around like turn 4, 5, or 6. Usually we want this on turn 4 or 5, but again, we're only playing 1 of it because it's a legendary artifact, and it's not necessarily key to the deck. This just keeps us going in the late game. So, we do want this around, ideally around turn 5 or 6, but we're not going to slot in more than 1 of these in my deck right now. I think you potentially could, but this may go more in a green Stompy, but it has done very well for me in the games I've played so far. But what it does is, right, I kind of didn't talk about that. What it does is you can tap it, add 2 green mana, and you gain 2 life. That's already decent, but obviously not good for the mana you're putting into it. But here's the upside. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, you put a +1/+1 counter on it and draw a card. It's good, right? It's really good. We like that. We like to draw cards, we like to make our creatures bigger, and we like to gain life and ramp with this. It's just good. I'm gonna stop talking about that now. Other new stuff. Garruk, Cursed Huntsman. This is an interesting Planeswalker. He's pretty good in this deck, but I think he fits mostly in Abzan Wolves, because there's actually a lot of support for Wolves right now, so that's pretty good. But what you do with him is he's a 6 mana, 5 loyalty Planeswalker. His 0 ability is create 2 black and green wolf creature tokens with when this creature dies, put a loyalty counter on each Garruk you control, or you can use his -3 to destroy target creature and draw a card. But when you get to his 6, you get an emblem with creatures you control have +3/+3 and trample. That's pretty good. We should be pretty easily able to get that emblem, because we're going to be usually using our wolves as chump blockers against other mid-rangey decks. When our opponents put pressure on us, we can block with these wolves, get him up to over 6 loyalty, and then get that emblem pretty easily. But we're only running 2 of them because he's not really like a key planeswalker for us. We're also running Liliana, Dreadhorde General, and Nissa, who shakes the world. Liliana is kind of like a takeover planeswalker. Once she hits the board, if she stays, it's like kind of ridiculous how much she takes over the board. But Nissa is also really important for us too. You don't have to play Nissa in this deck, but it is very nice to get her down and then be able to play more costly spells, or to be able to ramp up your Voracious Hydra into superpower mode with her passive ability. And I think that's about all I need to talk about with this deck. Oh, one thing, we are playing 1 Casualties of War. I've just run into a lot of decks recently that are playing a bunch of different kinds of permanents. Like, I actually played a deck earlier with this deck where I used Casualties of War to destroy target artifact, creature, enchantment, and land. They didn't have a planeswalker, unfortunately, so I didn't hit every spot on that spell, but it was a huge, huge swing in my favor. So this has been pretty decent. We're only running 1 of it because we don't want to be bogged down with a bunch of late game removal spells when they might just kind of sit in our hand for most of the game. I think that's about all I need to talk about with this. Let's get cracking. Let's go play some games. Golgari quests. I'm excited to show you guys this deck, and hopefully it performs well on camera. It was performing splendidly earlier in practice, so let's just hope it holds up. All right, Shelly D, what you got for me? Okay, we got Overgrown Tomb, Swamp, Once Upon a Time. There we go. We got it in our hand right at first. So I'll probably go... This is not an ideal hand, but we do have Once Upon a Time, so we can kind of fix this a little bit. I'm probably going to go get Gilded Goose. Or, you know what? Actually, I think I'll probably get Paradise Druid with this. But, I mean, it's kind of up to the deck, right? Because we only look at the top 5 cards. We don't just get to search our whole library. Yeah, I'll go ahead and cast this for 0 on their turn. See what we pull here. Okay, don't really want any of these, but I will take a... We already have removal in our hand with Assassin's Trophy. I'll take a Forest. See what we draw on my turn. Yeah, that was not exactly what we wanted to see there. That's no good. Okay, well, it's a little bit of a slow start for us, but hopefully it is the same for our opponent. They're showing a mountain, so I'm hoping this isn't just mono red, or we might be in trouble. Oh boy. Well, if it's mono red, it's a slow mono red. We'll play the Forest because that's been revealed. We can hold our Assassin's Trophy up. I'm kind of expecting this to be like a Torbrand deck, maybe. But I haven't played against many of those, so... Are they really stuck on 2 mountains? Well, okay then. We'll go Castle Locked Thwain. Wait a minute, we can do that. Yeah, Swamp. We'll go Castle Locked Thwain. Pass turn. I'm going to hold Murderous Rider up for his removal. I mean, I guess I could just play him as a creature, but it feels like a waste to not use his Swift End spell. And oh, excuse me, it is late. I've been making a bunch of videos today. I'm tired, folks. Are you serious? They didn't get anything? How can you not play anything? Maybe this is like an Ironcrag Feat deck? Fires of Invention, eh? Okay, let's go Forest. I'll pass turn. If they play Fires of Invention, I'm almost definitely just going to Assassin's Trophy it. And if they play Ironcrag Feat, okay, nothing still. Alright, go to my turn. It's a Gilded Goose there. We'll go Nissa, Who Shakes the World. I will... So I'm a little bit worried that if I do this, they're going to have removal for this forest.
The land fights for us.
Yeah. They're going to kill it. Maybe not, but I'm assuming they're going to kill it. Bone Crusher Giant. Okay, on Nissa. Seriously? Why? Why are you doing that? I'm gonna go ahead and play Gilded Goose now. Get it down on the board. The only bummer is that now I don't have. Well, I guess I didn't have mana up for Assassin's Trophy anyway. So, come what may, you know, whatever. Oh yeah, baby. We'll go Liliana. And we just basically are gonna run them over here.
Rise and shine. The land shall conquer you.
We're gonna actually sack this food for black mana. Wait a second. No, cancel. We're gonna tap you. No. Okay, I know why I was doing that. Okay, undo that. I was correct. We're gonna sack this for black mana, sacrifice a food, then we'll tap you for a swamp and you for a swamp to go Murderous Rider on you. Oh crap, I did not think that through. Oops, I forgot about his passive. Whenever he becomes the target of a spell, he deals 2 damage to that spell's controller. Dummy. Whatever, okay. That was a dumb mistake, but hopefully I won't lose the game for it. But you never know. You never know. There's Fires of Invention. Sadly, I don't have my Assassin's Trophy ready to immediately destroy that. Flame Sweep. Gosh darn it. At least I draw some cards. I'll Once Upon a Time, get a Questing Beast, and this should be game over.
But effective.
Yeah, we're gonna destroy that. So they get a mountain, but that'll hopefully limit what they can do with this. We'll go ahead and play Murderous Rider here. And then a swamp, so we hold up. We'll hold up this Assassin's Trophy just in case they play like a... If they draw another mountain, they play a Chandra or something, that would be a bummer. Yeah, seems like a good game. I don't think they can do anything to me at this point. So there we go, folks. That worked out well. Nice. Though to be fair, in that game, our opponent kinda got screwed at the beginning of the game. They just didn't have lands to play. They started discarding stuff. Wait, did they start discarding stuff, or did they just? I think they missed land drops on like turn 3 and 4, which is really bad. When I was hitting my land drops and holding up removal for whatever their threats would be. I even misplayed a little bit too when I swift ended that Bone Crusher Giant. I took a little extra damage, but so I will have to remember that about that passive. I always no way, no Shelly D. This is the same person I just played against. Oh my gosh. I mean, okay, fine. Sorry, oh, different deck though. Okay. Strange. Let's go. Dang. I think I go Paradise Druid here, actually. It's kind of a shame that I'm passing up a questing beast, but I had 3 Paradise Druids there. Maybe this is the same deck and they just never showed green last time? No? Okay. I'm assuming this is different. I'm gonna go Leyline Prowler here. That may be a mistake. Maybe I should have Once Upon a Timed. I don't know. I feel like obviously I don't need to kill this right away. What are they going to be doing with artifact creatures? Alright, Shelly D, what's up? Fires of Invention, there it is. Okay, that's kind of a bummer. They're about to abuse that and murder me. Lava Coil, cool. Let's go ahead and Once Upon a Time, see what we get. Okay, Questing Beast. That's what we want. Let's get a Forest down. We can use Murderous Rider if we have to. If they play something I feel is dangerous. Okay, so they're up to 5 here. Cavalier Flame. I'm gonna go ahead and kill Cavalier Flame now. Before they can give it haste and attack. Interesting that you decided to discard Bone Crusher Giant. They got multiple Escape to the Wilds, which is actually kind of scary. Flame Sweep doesn't scare me. Yeah, I mean, I just attack here. Okay, what scares me though is that they're about to get to 7 mana. I don't have removal for Fires of Invention or Clockwork Servant. I feel like they're about to go off, though I don't exactly know what their plan is. Okay, 7 mana. Do you play Drakaseth in this? I feel like you don't. Right? Oh, but they can do Sundering Stroke. That sucks. Yeah, now they Flame Sweep, okay. Bummer. I mean, I'm gonna go Voracious Hydra here for 3. Auto pay that. And I'm going to fight Clockwork Servant just to get it off the board. They could have a Lava Coil for this, which would be a shame, but the good news is they're low on... Oh, well, they have Escape to the Wilds now, so that's good. And Sundering Stroke could be a problem. Nah, eh? Okay. I'm gonna play Garruk, Cursed Huntsman.
You got a good head on those shoulders.
Destroy you. I draw a card. Assassin Trophy. I deal some damage. So bad news is that they're going to probably Sundering Stroke, deal damage to me, Kill Voracious Hydra and Garruk, Cursed Huntsman. So that's bad. Oh, geez, yep. Nice. And they're spending 7 red mana on it, so that's about to be 7 damage to my face. So they can nearly kill me.
Affected me more than I thought.
Oh, they actually played Bone Crusher Giant out. That's interesting. So I could go to my graveyard. Oops, done. I could go to my graveyard. No, I can't. Oh, wait. Questing Beast. Yes, Questing Beast is in there. Who did they exile? Leyline Prowler. Okay. But if I do that, and they have removal for Questing Beast, I'm dead. But yeah, but I kind of have to because we'll take both of those. Go Questing Beast. Attack. I wouldn't be surprised if they blocked this. Okay, they don't. Oh boy. Oh, Clockwork Servant. Okay, so they're drawing a card. Please not Sundering Stroke. Yeah, I mean, I have to block this to stay alive, so there you go. Yikes. Yikes. Let's play this. Scry. Don't need Golden Goose. I need, like, a Nissa or a Liliana or something. So I'm going to play this. Because it has lifelink. I'll go Gilded Goose. I'm thinking about Assassin's Trophying Fires of Invention, but honestly, it just doesn't. I feel like it's stunting them at this point because they have so much land on the field anyway. I'm just going to pass turn for now, see what happens here. If they drew a Bone Crusher Giant, I'm dead. Okay, shot, really? Dang. I sacrifice food to gain 3 life, baby. Let's go. Ha 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 ha. Nice, opponent. Good game, huh? Was it a good game? Is that what it was? Sorry, I got really chippy on that play. Okay, so Bone Crusher Giant is out. I can play this for 4. Wait a second, if I play for 3. Yeah, I guess I play it for 4. It'll fight Bone Crusher Giant. I don't take the 2 damage because it wasn't the target of a spell, it was the target of an ability. And then I will attack with Murderous Rider to gain 2 life. I don't know why I didn't just play Voracious Hydra for 5. That seems pretty stupid now. Because I don't have anything to do with this 1 mana I'm just sitting here with. Oh boy. Okay, well, we will Assassin's Trophy you. Yep, that's right, son. Sacrificing food to gain life for the win. That's what's up. That was hilarious. Oh, what a chump. They said good game before they knew that I could do that. Honestly, at first, when they showed the shock, I was like, well, that's it. And I was like, wait a minute. Food. Food can gain me life. Kept me in the game, baby. Alright, we'll play, like, probably just this 1 more game. This deck is going pretty well so far. It's pretty good. Questing Beast is a strong boy. Okay, probably Jank. So they're probably playing Jank if I had to guess from the name. Okay, opponent goes first. Actually, yes, we keep this. This is lovely. Okay, I'm gonna Overgrown Tomb, Gilded Goose this bad boy. So if I play Swamp next turn into Paradise Druid, I can Questing Beast on turn 3. Seriously? That's not cool, man. But, oh, Paradise Druid. They could Angrath Rampage me again, but even though Paradise Druid has Hexproof, she can get killed by Angrath Rampage. Or not. Okay. Let's shock that in. Go Questing Beast. Please tell me you don't have a Bedevil right now. I'm going to be very sad. Murderous Rider. Dang it. Nice. So, we basically just traded life there. Fires of Invention. Okay. Ugh. Fires of Invention. How can I make this work? I can go Nissa. Here's what we'll do. We'll do Nissa. Do that. Overgrown Tomb. And then we attack. And they probably don't block with Murderous Rider. They take the 3 damage. And this means we can Assassin's Trophy, Fires of Invention. Get that crap out of here. So we do give them a land, unfortunately, but it does mean we're probably slowing them down in terms of their whatever stupid combo they're trying to do. Murderous Rider on Nissa. Yikes. Seriously? Okay. No. Oh, for a second, I thought they were about to just kill my Overgrown Tomb. I was going to be really sad. Let's scry. Once Upon a Time. I can't really bottom that, can I? We'll go Murderous Rider, kill this bad boy right here. Which means I can attack with you. And they can't double block me, so they have to take the damage. I'm a little bit worried that if I play Paradise Druid here, that they'll just Finality. And honestly, there's not a whole lot of reason to play Paradise Druid unless I draw a Voracious Hydra. In that case, I'll want as much mana as I can get, so I'm going to play it. Okay. Boom. Plane-wide celebration, eh? Oh boy. That's something. Once Upon a Time. Yeah, we go Questing Beast. So they're double blocking Overgrown Tomb. That's pretty okay. We keep Questing Beast. Though I'm a little bit surprised they didn't want to double block Questing Beast. Okay, Fires of Invention. Shock that in, though. I guess they shocked that in to draw a card with Castle Lock Twain. They paid for it with their life. Interesting. Really interesting. Bad news here is Oh, wait a second. That's why. Questing Beast can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Duh. So that's cool. We'll go Murderous Rider and end the turn. Pretend like we're holding something here. And if they don't have an answer for Questing Beast, it's game over. I'll block there, gain the life. So they go to 4. I'm expecting another. Okay, that's fine. Ritual of Soot. If they don't have another way to gain life, they have Plane-Wide Celebration could get them there, or at least keep them alive this turn. If they have one. Ingress Rampage. Ooh, nice. Okay. That's a bummer. Yikes. Are you serious? Come on now. That's not what we want. That's not what we want at all. So, the good news is they're going to have to spend life if they want to get more cards. The bad news is they have the advantage of Fires of Invention and a lot more powerful cards, I feel like. Why would you play a creature with Flash when you're playing Fires of Invention? I don't understand that. Really? That's a dangerous play. That's a dangerous play there. Another one. Another one. Okay, I mean, I guess they're just preparing for a Questing Beast, but come on. That's garbage. Garbage. Seriously, you just top decked so well, dude. My gosh.
You ever listen to the crickets?
That was ridiculous. Honestly, that was ridiculous. We take the damage. If we top deck Questing Beast, we win. That's, I mean, it's as simple as that. Because it can't be blocked by those two creatures. Yeah, I think they just oopsed. They took themselves to 2 life. Go to my turn. Seriously. Oh. Do we lose right here? Come on now. Yeah, we lose. That was ridiculous. Okay. Oh, that makes me really mad. We couldn't get anything going at the end there. They freaking drew perfectly. Okay, yeah, and so they're gonna ult Garruk and then they're good.
Nature is mighty and hungry.
Nice. So they give Black Lance Death Touch Lifelink. I no block. And they murder me. Murder me to death. Yay. Lovely. Okay, well, that is going to be it for this deck, but you have seen it perform well. That last game was not so great, honestly, but was kind of a bummer draws. And our opponent outdrew us. But I really like this deck because I really like Questing Beast. Questing Beast is so good. It's really good. That's pretty much all I have to say about this deck. It's awesome. It's a good mix of, we got a solid removal, a variety of removal in all of these bad boys. We got, removal here, removal here, removal here. I never, I guess, showed y'all Great Henge, but it's a good card. It'll probably pop up in a couple of my other decks that I'm playing. So keep your eyes peeled for those. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so you see the rest of the videos if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to see more videos from me, hit the subscribe button so you do. And that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.